Your portfolio isn't the reason why clients are hiring you. It's why they're ignoring you. Most filmmakers think they need more, but the truth is you probably need less. And what's left needs to be strategic. A bloated random portfolio isn't proof you can deliver results. It's proof that you don't know who you're selling to. So today I'm going to show you exactly how to create a portfolio that stands out to your ideal client and create a system that allows your client to be sold before your first phone call with them. I see it all the time. Portfolios that are just all over the shot. No one knows where anything is. It's a bunch of a description about the person you are, and you're really just talking about you. You want to be telling them what they're going to get out of it. Don't be saying how good you are. Say how your work will benefit them. Because at the end of the day, they don't care about who you are and where you've come from. They want to know how your work is going to benefit their business. So it doesn't have to be this 20, 30 page long document about all the amazing projects you've ever worked on, which is what I've seen with a ton of videographers. Make this as simple and as clean as possible, because we want to be speaking to your ideal client. We don't want to be targeting everyone out there. We don't want to have wedding videos mixed with sport photos that you took 3 years ago, mixed with an event you shot last week. Have a category, have a niche that you're talking to, and stick with that. So where you're at right now, you're probably facing a big problem, and that's that your portfolio is bloated and random. You're speaking to other filmmakers because you just want to show how amazing your work is. And I love the saying, a confused mind says no. If you have confusion inside of your portfolio and it's just random, they're not going to know what they're looking at. We want to be showing how your portfolio is helping a specific type of niche increase a certain business goal of theirs, because that is ultimately the goal for their business. If you can create results with your videos for their business, that's gonna give you the best chance of landing that type of client. Ultimately, we want to be using your portfolio as more of a sales tool than a scrapbook, because if you can create a portfolio that is used for closing those projects, closing those bigger clients, that's going to give you the best chance of working with them. Imagine being able to use your portfolio as a way to sell yourself so you don't even have to. Having a portfolio that speaks for itself. Because as a creative, and speaking from my personal experiences as well, I'm no salesman. So being able to have my work speak for itself and present that before I can actually go out there and then pitch my work, it makes it a whole lot easier before you speak to the potential client. Less is more in the game of creating a portfolio. Like I've said, 20 random projects isn't going to help you land a client. Or if you have a portfolio with 50 different videos, at the end of the day, is the client even going to watch half of them? Probably not. They're going to click on the videos that is particular to their niche. And I love the example of a lean portfolio gives them a premium perception, because think about it. In all the luxury stores that you walk into, are there racks and racks of shelves of all their clothes hanging up? No. There's about 5 different pieces that you can go look at, and that's about it. And that's the exact same effect we want to give off with our work. If we can show that these are the 5 best videos that are suited to that client, how much better does that look than just a dump of all your videos? That's like walking into Zara versus walking into Louis Vuitton. Like, it's completely different, but we want to give off that effect that stands out to the client, where you're the premium in the space. So this is where the client conversion proof system comes in. It's a 4-step system to be able to create the best portfolio and stand out to your ideal client. This is made up of audit and cut, curate and position, proof and context, and the proof reel. Using these 4 systems, you can create the best portfolio that'll stand out to your ideal client and land those high ticket projects. So when you're looking at your portfolio, think from their eyes. Does this solve one of their business problems? And if not, get rid of it. We want every single video inside of this portfolio to be talking about one of their business problems specifically. And if it's not, don't include it. Make sure this is very specific. Be very picky. Because if you've got 10 different videos, halve it. So when you're looking at your portfolio, lead with your strongest piece first. Always. Don't put, out of the 5 you pick, don't put the worst one first. Make sure that the first one is your strongest piece, and it also provided the best result for the client. Because if it did, that's everything that you can talk about the video in the description. We want to be able to build this portfolio where a client is going to absolutely love it and they can see that it's curated for their business. That's the whole point. Making sure that it's speaking directly to them. Every project should tell a story, and every video that's in your portfolio will need to have a description. And that's why I included these 3 questions that I want you to answer in every video description in your portfolio. Firstly, who was the client? What was the goal? And what was the result? Because by answering these three questions, you will be providing a reason for your next client to book you for their job. If you give them if you give them three answers for these questions, and they'll start reading more into it, and they see more about you built more brand awareness for X client, you got more leads for X client. By talking about this sort of stuff, that's what a client wants to see. They don't want to just see all the pretty visuals, because at the end of the day, there's no value in it for them. And I threw part 4 in as a little bit of a bonus, but there's 2 ways you can go about it. Collecting a testimonial from your previous clients, and also creating a testimonial / proof reel is what I love to call it, by putting all of your testimonials that you've got into one video instead. So if you can get these amazing testimonials from your past clients, it's going to give you a way better chance of landing these bigger clients further down the line. Because I love when people send me back a testimonial saying, Jack, you helped us get more views on X video. You helped me raise more brand awareness around my business. Those are such they're amazing results to get back from a client, because you're providing a result that they've paid from your video. And if you can do that, that's going to give you the best chance in closing those bigger projects. So get those testimonials and create that proof reel. Because if you can do that and you just stack all these results on top of each other, your ideal clients looking at your Instagram, they're going to love it. I can tell you right now, they will absolutely love it, seeing all these amazing things you've done for your past clients, because they know that they're going to be in good hands when they work with you. And for the people watching this that maybe don't have a portfolio, go out there and create some spec ads, I like to call them, of your particular niche that you want to work with. Because if you don't have any jobs that you've done in the past, just stack them up. Even if it's a 20-second, 30-second reel, having some sort of bank of videos that you've done in the past to show your clients in the future, that's going to be great for them to see. I did this when I was first starting out. I remember that we filmed a video for our camera bag backpacks. And it was such a funny story, because we thought nothing was going to come from it, but it was just a great video to start in the early stages. And what happened from that, once we posted it on Instagram, is they collaborated on it. They even sent me out another bag the other day because mine broke. Like, that's just the relationships that you can build with these brands by filming these spec ads. So you never know what's going to come from it, because these experiences all add up. By putting yourself out there and by posting more stuff on social media, it comes back in many ways. And that's why even putting your testimonials out there is so important, because you never know what's going to come back. And so, Jack, why does this work? You're probably asking. Well, premium clients just want to see confidence. And the example I loved is what I used before about the luxury stores versus your entry-level stores. You want to come across as that premium creative. And that's why by having a portfolio that's very lean and stands out and is speaking directly to your ideal client, will give you the best chance of landing these clients. So if you want to stack all the odds in your favor, I'd do this today. And this also does remove the can you do this question, because if you can already present all your videos that they've seen in the past or even on socials, they don't need to ask, can you do this? They know you can do it, and they know you're going to provide a good result. And therefore, that also allows you to charge premium rates, because they can see how good your work is, and they've seen the testimonials that people have talked about, the results that you've got for their business. That's when you can start charging more. And so if you're still struggling about how to land these high ticket clients and how to actually apply everything that I said in this video to your portfolio and your business, that's where I come in. I do have my Modern Filmmaker Blueprint program that breaks all of this down in exceptional detail. A lot more than this YouTube video, but this YouTube video is to help you guys out. And that's where my program comes in. So if you're wanting to know more about that, to land those high ticket clients, DM me Film on Instagram, and I'd love to help you out. And so if you want to create an offer that you're charging 5, 6, 7 grand per project, click this video up here and I'll show you exactly how to create an offer that clients won't say no to. I'll see you guys soon.